Good morning. It's Mary Bartos with the Bartos Group of Premier Plus Realty, and it is my distinct pleasure to introduce my guest today, Howard Jordan with High Net Worth Advisory Group. Good morning, Howard.
You got it, Mary. Thanks. I'm happy to be here, thrilled to be here with you today.
And we are as well. As a guest, we have to get one housekeeping thing out, and that is your best really Mary.
So, really, Mary. So first of all, you guys set people up for that because I recognize the voice from the intro, and that's the OG of all really Marys. Nobody can compete with Joe. So you're setting everybody up to fail.
No one is set up to fail on this, let me tell you, for sure. And he just has more experience at the Really Mary, but I love that you noticed that.
Agreed.
So, at the end of 2020, we kind of look back at what was happening and as, professional in this industry and what all happened in 2020. What we want to do is now look forward to 2021. Again, I put the caveat out there. Howard is not giving you stock advice or portfolio advice. He's just really simply telling you a few things that he's sharing with his clients and what he's seen as a professional. So Howard, talk to us about what you're seeing today. Today, this can change minute by minute, right? So this is pre-recorded on January 25th. So keep that in mind because any news from the stock market or financials changes by the minute. So tell us a little bit about what you're seeing in 2021.
So Mary, it's a great topic. So we're excited about 2021, but we're also a little bit nervous. So our country has just been through some pretty interesting political times. And because of some of the politics that have changed, we really have to be careful and be on top of what we can expect. And we see increased volatility. We believe that taxes are going to be higher. We think that the stock market at these values does look pretty fairly, maybe a little bit richly valued. So we're basically doing what we always do. We sit down with our current clients and we talk to new people that may want to become clients of ours. And we want them to understand exactly what they own in their portfolio and why they own it. So when I try to put what 2021 looks like, we're optimistic, but we have to be very careful just based on where the markets are today, where they were about a year ago, because if everybody, and I'm sure everybody remembers, it was just about this week when the first COVID case hit the United States. The market really didn't know how to react. And then the market did find a bottom, hopefully, in that third week in March in 2020. And since then, the market has rebounded. Certain sectors have done a lot better. At the end of the year, you and I talked about the digitalization of the economy and how people are working, how people are spending their money, this pent-up demand. So again, we see some really good things in 2021, but you really have to be careful and understand what you own.
I love that you said that because, at the end of the day, if we're not tracking our investments, similarly, if we're not tracking our home, we're not tracking our investments and we're just kind of living, that can get all crazy and wonky. Having a great professional like Howard and his company, managing and watching over your portfolio is a great place to do. Now, whether it's Howard or somebody else, clearly you want somebody with eyes on your portfolio to make sure that you're going to stay healthy, depending on where you are, right, Howard, in your investment. Like I look at my sons are in their low 20s. Their portfolio strategies are very different than mine in my late 50s.
So Mary, you and I have had this discussion in the past. Our businesses are kind of the same. I mean, we can use, I know in real estate, right, everybody talks about location. So in the stock market and the bond market, it's similar. It's all about location. If we have a client that needs income, we're going to build a portfolio based on income ideas. If we have somebody that can be more aggressive or their age allows it, we're going to be more aggressive. So you just have to take every individual or every family relationship, figure out what they need, and then provide that type of investment philosophy and strategy for them. Same with you, right? If somebody says, Mary, it's important for me to be on a golf course, you're not going to show them beachfront. If somebody says, I have a 60-foot boat that I want to park in my backyard, and they're worried about indirect or direct access, you're showing them direct access homes. If beach is important and they want to step out and put their toes right on the sand, you're looking at properties in Southwest Florida that they can do it. So again, you and I are in kind of that same business where we really have to listen to what people are telling us, understand what their goals are, short-term and long-term, and then build a strategy based on their specific needs.
I love that. You couldn't have said it better, Howard, from a standpoint of, what we do as professionals. And that's why it's great for me to have Howard on this Really Mary program, just from a perspective of, again, the market is shifting in 2021. Real estate is coming up and, we just have been on fire. And the analysts are saying it's going to continue that, but we don't know. Howard's looking at the stock market, and to some extent, they are tied not just in how we help you, but in how they perform. Because clearly, if someone's buying with money out of a portfolio, where are they going to pull it? It's a taxable event. All the things that go along with that. And what's happening, do I want to move it into dirt? Do I want it into a house? Or do I want to let it ride? So, it's great always, Howard, to have you anytime to share your expertise. We'll make sure we put your information below. So if you want to reach out to Howard and talk with him just about strategies and what he would do, Howard, you're still taking new clients, right?
We are, sure, absolutely. Our goal, Mary, we say we'll have a cup of coffee with anyone and just see where it goes. Not everybody will utilize us, just like probably when you're interviewing clients, some gravitate towards your strategies, others don't, but we're happy to have that initial cup of coffee with anybody.
That's awesome. Again, I'm Mary Bartos with the Bartos Group of Premier Plus Realty, and we look forward to seeing you here in Paradise, making sure your portfolio is strong and investing in it the right way. Ciao.